Hello and welcome. In this video we are looking at the AQA GCSE Maths Higher Paper 1, which is the non-calculated paper from June 2018. We are looking at question number 14, which is worth 5 marks in total. Patterns are made using straight lines and arcs. So pattern A was one row, so we have these arcs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 arcs. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight. Pattern B, we have 4, 8, 12 arcs. And 5 times 2, 10 straight. More rows are added to pattern B so that the number of straight lines to the number of arcs is in the ratio of 10 to 9. Right, so I can think of two ways to do this. So let's do the first one. Let's call this method 1. So we currently have, so if I do straight and straight on one side and arc on the other. So we have 10 straight and 12 arcs. Okay, so I want to keep going. So this is what we're starting with. Now for every time we add a row, we are adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight and 1, 2, 3, 4 arcs. Okay, so if we add one more row, it's going to be 15 and 16. Now if I want the ratio of straight to arc to be in the ratio of 10 to 9, the number of straight has to be a multiple of 10 and the number of the arc has to be a multiple of 9. So I'm going to continue to add 5 to this number and 4 to this number. So that will be 20 and 20. That's a multiple of 10, but that one is not a multiple of 9. So I'm going to keep going. So add 5, so that's 25, add 4, it's 24. Not a multiple of 10. So add 5 again, add 4. Okay, that's a multiple of 10, but that's not a multiple of 9. So keep going. 35, add 4 is 32, add 5 is 40, and then add 4 is 36. This is a multiple of 10, and this is a multiple of 9. Now, what is the ratio of 40 to 36? Simplified to? That does simplify to 10 to 9. So this is the one that we are after. So the question is, how many more rows are added? So from here to here, that's 1 row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. So that's your answer. Your answer is 6 rows. Okay, now there's a more algebraic method of doing this as well. So let's call this method number 2 and let's do it the algebraic way. So if we add x rows, so if the number of rows we add, let x equal the number of additional rows. Right, and then if the number of straight will be the 10 that we started plus 5 times x. Yeah, so if I wanted to know after 3 more rows, then it would be 5 times 3 is 15 plus the 10. So 10 plus 5 times x. And the arcs, we started with 12, and then for each row we add 4 more arcs, so it's going to be 12 plus 4x. Okay, and what we need is this ratio to be 10 to 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to write this as a fraction, because if this ratio is to equal this ratio, then the fraction 10 plus 5x divided by 12 plus 4x will need to equal the fraction 10 divided by 9. Okay, so if these two ratios are equal, then that number divided by that number must be the same as that number divided by that number. So now we have a fraction equals a fraction. We can solve this equation by doing a method called cross multiplication. So we multiply the top of the left by the bottom of the 9 of the right hand side. So that's 9 times 10 plus 5x. And that's going to be equal to the bottom of the left times the top of the right. So that's 10 times 12 plus 4x. If we multiply this out, 90 plus 45x equals 120 plus 40x. I'm going to bring the 40x across, and I'm going to take the positive 90 to the right. So that will leave us with 45x minus 40x is 120 minus 90, so that's 5x is equal to 30, which means that x is equal to 6. So our final answer is 6 rows need to be added. So that's just an alternate method for question A. Both methods will get you full marks. Question B. A different pattern is made using 20 straight lines and 16 arcs. Straight lines and arcs are made from metal. Now 20 straight lines cost £12, and the cost of one straight line to the cost of one arc is in the ratio of 2 to 3. What's the total cost? So what this is asking me to do is to work out the cost of 20 straight and 16 arcs, and I want to total that up. So we know that 20 straight lines cost £12. So I already know that. So if 20 straight lines cost £12, how much does one straight line cost? One straight line will cost you £12. £12 is for 20, so £12 divided by 20, which will be 0.6, which is 60 pence. So one straight line will cost you 60 pence. Okay, so the cost of one straight to one arc is in the ratio of 2 to 3. Now we know that one straight is going to cost us 60p. So to get from here to here, we multiply by 30. So we multiply by 30, so one arc is going to cost 3 times 30, 90 pence. So 16 arcs will cost you 16 times 90 pence, which is £14.40. So the total cost will be 12 plus £14.40, which is £26.40.